stop reading books and do this instead. And here is why. Welcome to my channel. If it is your first time on my channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're watching on Instagram, hit on that follow button. It's one of the best decisions you're going to make, and I'm going to tell you why. This is Life Unscripted series, and in Life Unscripted, I show you how to become a student for life beyond academic session or school system in order that you accomplish sustainable and optimum success every single day of your life. This is because life is unscripted. It only takes your discipline beyond the school structure to pick up a pen and a paper to write or rewrite your script. And now, I want to remind you that all those times they told you to read your books and succeed, what difference did it make? And I'm going to share with you. It doesn't mean that reading books is bad, but there is a better way to actually approach it. And that is what I'm going to share with you. If you're a student, a career professional, a business executive, you need to work based on time and season. What do I mean? Let's take for instance, it is too generic to say read books, follow mentors, to have models. It is too generic. And at the end of the day, you see people experience lack in the midst of abundance because they lack specificity. All right, they lack specificity. They are not specific about what they want. They don't even know the first step to take, although they know a lot. And that's why they always sit on knowledge and never take action. So their ability to learn is not matching up with their ability to act because they don't know the first step that will lead to the other ones. Because it's so generic here online. Read books, go to workshops, conferences, attend the event. It's too generic. So let's tell ourselves the truth. If you were asked to read book, my question to you is, which book should you be reading now? Exactly. And how does that matter to what you are building now? It's a question that you need to start asking. That's why a lot of people who are in the online space shouting personal development, most of them truly do not engage what personal development is all about. Because personal development is all about education. That is why education is personal, school is general. Now, how do you approach this? The first thing first is for you to be able to understand, what do you really want? What you really want is going to show you who you are going to meet before you talk about the resources to take. Right? What do you really want? The first thing about what you really want is going to gear you towards revelation. Revelational knowledge is what you need. And revelational knowledge at this point is the knowledge you get from your relationship with your source, your God. If you're a Christian, that's fine. If you're a Muslim, that's fine. Whatever it is, if that is your source, you need to review yourself first. Okay, what is it about me? What is my strength? What is my weakness? They are the questions. So what books are talking about purpose? What books are talking about spirituality? What books are talking about how you can be able to receive from your source? These are the books you now need to start reading. Because at this point, you want to review yourself. See, the most difficult thing to do is not to look outside. It's actually to look within. A lot of people are too busy to meditate. That's why they are very busy, but yet very unproductive. They think they don't have time. They don't have all the time to sit down and start reflecting about their lives. Well, that's why you are having those missing links, because you don't have time to pieces your life and connect the dots and be in the right sequence. So the knowledge you need at the point of revelation is different from the knowledge you need at the point of growth. And it's actually different, the knowledge you need at the point of scaling. So that will determine what book should I be reading. So for someone who is depressed, how can I be telling the person to learn how to sell? I don't get it. This person is still struggling because depression is lack of expression. The person needs to come alive first before meeting other people to be able to sell an idea or whatever they offer or value he or she has. So at that point, what that person needs is a book on depression. So anytime people tell you read books, the question you should be asking, what book should I be reading? That's number one. Because the evidence of learning is improved outcome. If nothing is improving in your life, it means you're not learning. Maybe you are reading books and you're not seeing results, and you're not becoming the books you are reading because you don't stay long enough in that, because you are working outside what you should be working on. You are reading outside what you should be working on. So that's why they are not matching. You start reading book, they said we should read this one, but do you ask, how does it matter to what I'm doing? So first of all, is to be able to review yourself. Secondly, is by the time you review yourself, you know who to make your mentor. Because you now begin to see the qualities of what you want to become based on the realization that this is what I'm called to do, to know who can help you get there. And then when you get to your mentor, understanding and building that relationship will help your mentor to recommend the right books, the right channels you should follow, the right platform you should start with, and every other thing. Because a mentor doesn't take away the process. He only shows you the right step because he has gone through that part before. So most of the time when we talk about get a mentor, it's not a generic thing actually. It is because you actually know what you want, and that will help you find the right mentor that will help you grow. Chew it, repeat it, assimilate before you start going to a point of scaling. A lot of people just know and run away on social media to start sharing a whole lot of things, but they don't practice before they teach. And that has brought a lot of surface level thinkers, people who don't critically think about life, question things, find out solutions, research, study. and then be able to find concrete answers that they can bring to the world and tell them, see, I've done this. This is what has worked. Now, the level of my growth at this point, I know the books I am reading, right? At this point, I know I'm exploring new networks. And because I'm exploring it, I mean, there are a lot of books behind me here. Should I start reading all of them? But different books talk to you at different seasons, at the time, and very relevant to actually what you are building. Now, a lot of people are going to question this, that no knowledge is a waste, no knowledge is a waste. Yes, but knowledge must respect time and season. You can imagine a very young girl who is in a place whereby she's yet to know what she's called to do, and you are teaching her how to be pregnant. Is teaching how to be pregnant important? Yes. Is that what she needs? No. So why are you teaching her how to be pregnant when she should be learning how to build on her purpose and her passion and find direction for her living first? So it has to be very progressive, because clarity is very progressive. And that's why in Confident Global Champion, we start with clarity. We need to pieces your life and go back to the very beginning to know what you should be working on. Because of media influences, people start a lot of things because, this is what is raining now. It is not what they have found out they are called to do. It's a mandate you should be dealing with. You should be doing your assignment. That's why you are running helter-skelter, looking for a job instead of doing your work. And that's why 2 days ago, one of my mentors I went on a strategic call with my mentor. And after that call, he inspired me that my employee transition, I should create a story around it. I should use that story to actually impact the world. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday morning, I woke up with the inspiration and a burdened heart to be able to share this story. And today, we have a manuscript for that book. I'm telling you, in 10 hours. Why? There is something and a desire burning in my heart to be able to help career professionals, business executives, employees and employers alike to be able to build a confidence in the workplace, to enable to generate more cash flow, close deals, and actually generate more revenue in their industry. And so that's why we are building Confident Global Champion, because you need to find your voice and not die in that office. You're not stereotyped to a position or role. You are called on a mandate to be able to make impact in a particular industry. So what is that industry? Are you even aware? That's why you need to type CGC in the comment section. Let's help you and start with clarity. All right? So that you will be able to know the books you should be reading, the resources you should consume, the people you should be listening to at this time of your life. Time and season is very, very important. It's even in your Bible that it's not about who is skillful, but time and chance will happen to us all. But the issue here is, when time happens, is it going to reveal, what is it going to reveal to you? Is it that you wasted your time, or you were truly working? Let's find out when you type CGC in the comment section, or you click the link on my bio. Let's have a conversation and take this to a whole new level. I still remain your friend, and you're going to get 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏, founder of the Confident Global Champions Network, Mrs. 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. And until I come your way again in the next episode of Life Unscripted, I want you to understand that it is time for you to stand up and live the life that you are proud of, and not the one people recommend. Till then, that book is coming on fire, and it is absolutely free. It is my own contribution to you. And if you want to get that special gift, type career professional. Let's use career professional, right? And I'm going to add you to the wait list, and be able to notify you when the publishing process is done and ready for consumption. I can't wait to be able to see you on the other side. Enjoy your holiday.